Hello everyone, my name is John Money, and the topic that I choose for my final project is reparation for slavery. The United States government should pay reparation to slave descendants because the United States benefited for 250 years of free labor from millions of slaves. You see, reparation is not just about slavery, but it's also about the unfortunate events that followed after slaves were free. After the Emancipation Proclamation of 1965 that freed the slaves, they were denied of acres of land that were promised to them. They were denied of the rights. Black people for 100 years were persecuted. They were lynched. They were wrongly accused of crimes, and laws like Jim Crow and redlining that were put in place inconveniently affected blacks. These laws and policies were meant to oppress and prevent African Americans from thriving, leading to today's economical, social, and educational gap that exists between blacks and whites in this country. Few people agree with reparation. Let me say that few people in this country agree for the government to pay reparation to slave descendants. One interesting quote from Republican U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky. He once said, and I quote, I don't think the reparations for something that happened 150 years ago, for whom none of us currently living are responsible, is a good idea. We try to deal with the original sin of slavery by fighting civil war, by passing landmark civil rights legislation. He also added, we elected an African American president. The United States has paid reparation in the past. In 1988, they paid reparation to American Japanese survivors of internment camps during World War II. Reparation for slaves descendants is not about blaming or making anyone in the present time responsible for wrong done over 150 years ago. It is about learning and coming to terms with our history. It is about passing new laws and creating new policies that would help close the social, economic, and achievement gaps. It is about making amends. It is about bringing healing and closure for all Americans, while together we move our feet forward as one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.